Hello everyone, welcome to our next lesson on playing with numbers. Today we will look at number patterns. So let's play. How old are you? And how old will you be on your next birthday? Next question. Do you know of the Cricket World Cup, the Football World Cup or the Olympics? Right. So the Cricket World Cup happened on these years: 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019. Can you tell me when will be the next Cricket World Cup? Did you say 2023? Okay. Can you tell me when will be the next World Cup after that? Did you say 2027? So what did we find? We know how old we will be on our next birthday because our age always increases by 1 every year. We know when will be the next World Cup because they happen every 4 years. So, as long as we know the last birthday or the last year of the World Cup, we can always find the next one. We do not have to remember all the years. This is because these numbers follow a rule. So, this brings us to our objective today. We will be looking at number patterns. So, what are number patterns? These are how numbers are repeated in a definite way following a rule. So our objective today is we will be able to know about number patterns and how it makes maths fun. So let's go on with our lesson today. Let's see if you can see a pattern in these numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Can you tell what the next numbers will be? Indeed, 11, 13, 15, and it goes on. Right, let's see if you can see the patterns in these numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can you guess what the next numbers will be? Yes, 25, 30, 35, and it goes on. So what if the pattern becomes 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12? So it is different from the normal, isn't it? It is not following the rule. So we say that when something like this happens, it does not follow the pattern. Now just imagine you're walking down the street and you suddenly see a dog which has 2 tails. What will you think? That is not normal, isn't it? Normally we know that a dog always has 1 tail. That is the pattern. Similarly, in this case also, when we see something which is increasing by 2 and then suddenly it is increasing by 1, it is not normal. So it is not following the pattern. We will play more on the number game now. So yesterday, this is something I sent to all of you to take a look and note down what you observe. So let us see what these squares and the numbers on them mean. Now let us see if we could find a pattern here. 1, 1 and 1. We have got 2 ones now on 2 ends. What is in the middle? It is 2. Next, we have got 1 and 1 on 2 ends. What is in the middle? It is 3 and 3. Are you noticing any pattern? Let's try on the next row. We have got 1 and 1 on 2 ends. What is the next number after 1? It is 4. How are we getting it? We're adding the 3 and the 1 above it and we are getting a 4. So what will be the next number after 4? That's right, it is 6 because we're adding the 2 3's above it. The next number after it is 4. We're adding 3 plus 1 and we're getting 4. Next row, we have got 2 ones on 2 ends. 5 by adding 1 plus 4. 10 adding 4 and 6. 10 adding 6 and 4. and 5 by adding 4 and 1. Now let's take a look at the row after this. 1 and 2 ends, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6. So we can see a pattern appearing here in the different square blocks. We are adding the numbers on the block 2 blocks above to get the number on the block just underneath it. Let us see what the last row looks like. So could you guess what the pattern would be? Now let us continue on this same pyramid or triangle and see if you can find any more patterns. You see any more patterns here? Let me give you a hint. Let's start with the number 1. Do you see anything? One more hint. 2. Do you see anything now? That's right. We have got the numbers increasing diagonally on this triangle. There is another pattern here. Let us see if you can find it. I will give you another hint. It is here. Did you spot it? There you go. Did you spot it now? Did you get what the pattern is going to be? So you have got 1. You add 2 to 1, it becomes 3. You add 3 to 3, it becomes 6. You add 4 to 6, it becomes 10. What should you add now? You should add 5 to 10, it becomes 15. And you add 6 to 15, it becomes 21. So you can see another pattern coming here. Actually, there are quite a lot of patterns in here, and which, as you grow older and you learn more about maths, you will find them all in this triangle. We will look at one more pattern. What if I add the numbers in each of the rows? That is 1, 2, 4, 8. Do you see a pattern here? 16. Do you need to add the numbers in the next row, or can you guess it? I think I can guess it. It will be 32, 64 and 128. And finally, I will just show one last pattern to end this lesson. 1 multiplied by 11, it is 11. Multiply that by 11, it is 121. Multiply that by 11 again, it is 1331. Another 11, 14641. Another 11, 161051. But we know that this is how the numbers appearing on the triangle. It is actually 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So how are we getting 161051? All you have to do is shift the numbers and add them. So if I add 5 and 1, it becomes 6. So it is 1, 6. Now if I add 0 and 1, it becomes 1. So the number becomes 1, 6, 1, 0, 5, 1. Isn't it amazing how the numbers are all coming up on the triangle? That is the beauty of patterns, and you will see patterns everywhere in your life. Try looking for them and you will be really, really surprised. So we will end the lesson today here. Finally, you will give an assessment. I will send you the questions in a link which you will click on and answer to all the questions.